Welcome, Commanders. It is the one and only Super Otaku Kami coming to y'all today, this fine Tuesday, so that I want to talk some Iceman. They announced today Iceman is on the way, and they said Iceman is going to be a Blitz release. Now, I'm excited and not excited for Iceman being a Blitz release. I was hoping that he would be a milestone or event or something besides, even if they went old school like with Raid or something, would have been better than Blitz. And the reason I don't like Blitz is because for players with lower rosters, they just aren't going to have that chance to get, a good reward for him. And Iceman, out of all the 6 characters that came out in this big 2-month patch, Iceman was the one I was looking for. And they literally saved the best for last. And so today, I just wanted to go over Iceman and talk about his awesomeness and why I am so excited for him to come out. I've been saving up a lot of mutant resources and start saving up T4s, especially with Block Party coming out this week. It was like perfect timing for the caliber of character that Iceman looks like he's gonna be. And so let's just talk about him. We've had a lot of time to look at his kit in game. I'm pretty sure when he was first announced and his kit was released, people talked about him. I think I even talked about him. But we are going to do a refresher course on why you should be excited for Iceman. So, and now this is the first thing about Iceman, Bobby Drake, that I liked a lot that I wasn't expecting was his assist/counter. Alright, so he's going to attack, and this is with, and now everything, disclosure, everything that we are looking at is T4'd. So this is maxed out. And like I said, I've been saving up, so I'm going to let you know, if you haven't started saving up for Iceman, especially T4s, do it. Max this character out as fast as possible. Get him up to the highest level you can do and up to the highest gear level that you can, because I'm telling you, he's going to be a great solo character, and he's going to be also a great everything. He's going to be an amazing character. Just want to throw that out there. So like I said, his assist and counter are going to attack for 180 damage plus 17 piercing damage. And he gains 1000% extra focus for this action. And he applies slow. So if he assists or counters, he's going to stick to slow. And he's going to do good at damage. And then just to follow up on that, with his basic, he's doing 240 damage. And he's applying slow, and that attacks the primary and adjacent targets. That's just good, because now it's three characters are going to be getting, minimum of 3 characters are getting slow, depending on if you get them clustered up or anything like that, just in case you have like a Magneto or something, or someone revive, whatever the case is going to be. He's hitting multiple targets, applying slow, and that slow is pretty much guaranteed to stick because he's gaining 1,000% extra focus. So as I said, this just is basic. I'm loving. Then we got Freezing Impact. Attack primary target for 280 damage. If the target has slow, this attack always crits plus apply stun. I mean, it's like it's just and it's only 3. It's only. I mean, I just sorry. It's just that I love that move because you know it's not like it's gonna wipe a slow away. So if the character had multiple slows, he's now slow plus stunned, right? Then you're gonna crit, so you're gonna do a lot of damage. And then when we look at his passive, if they have slow, they have 20% less armor. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, Iceman is gonna be amazing. And then his ultimate, Ice Slide, which has 5 ability energy. Bury yourself for 30% of this character's max health. Then attack all enemies for 320 damage plus apply +1 slow to each target. I really want to focus on the +1 because I'm going to take it as if, say, characters had 2 slows, right? He's going to do +1 to whatever they have. And I believe, did I see it? Nope. Yeah, so basically, this is like, there's no cap from how I'm reading it on him putting slows on with his ultimate. And it's just, I mean, he's gonna bury himself for 30% of his life. So he's gonna give him sustainability. And then he's slowing everybody down. And he's doing good damage. And once again, if they are already slowed, their armor is lowered by 20%. So he's just doing such good damage while he's on the field. Then his passive. This is definitely what makes him such a great character. And the cool thing is probably the strongest thing in here for him solo involves Astonishing X-Men. So it needs the full team Astonishing X-Men. So if this character has 4 or more Astonishing X-Men allies and health, it's full at the start. Sorry, is that full at the start of a match? Revive once with 40% of this character's max health. Awesome. He revives. But then this is all the stuff that makes him a good solo character. On enemy slow, bury yourself for 5% of this character's max health. Throw this back to his basic. He's gonna, if you hit 3 people, each character, this is how I'm gonna take it. This is how I'm interpreting it. Each character that he puts on slow, he's gonna get, so that's 15% barrier he is gonna get for hitting 3 characters with his with his basic. Now his ultimate, if we're going based on enemy slow, he's gonna get 30%. Then if he hits all 5, right, he is gonna get another 20. So 55% barrier just on his ultimate. Now if you put him in raids and you do his ultimate, say there's 10 characters, that's 80% barrier off of his ultimate. So every time he gets his ultimate, he is going to get a lot of barrier back on top of the 30%. So it's just, it's so cool. Then on enemy turn, this is probably one of the best things he has. I mean, I feel like I already said that about his passive, but it's just such a good passive. On enemy turn, 30% chance to attack an enemy for 140 piercing damage. Now, if that enemy has slow, always attack that enemy for 140% piercing. I mean, come on. And then once again, if they already slowed, he's gonna attack them on their turn before they go. Plus, they have negative 20% armor. Lower armor by negative 20% for all enemies with slow. And then the thing I wish a lot of characters in this game had, not their whole, passive or the best features of their passive tied to a mode. Granted, this is a very good passive in raids, lower damage by 30% for all enemies with slow. But I like this because they could have easily threw lower armor by 20% under a raid, or even just have the on enemy turn in raids. But you know, if they did, if they didn't put the damage in like a mode only, this character would be God. He'd be God tier easily because not he's doing what like Thanos does. And so it's just it's good. I like this is a prime example of how they should do their characters because if you look, all of his basics and everything, nothing tied to anything, and he's still a great character with this, but his passive is so cool. He can revive only if it's with Astonishing X-Men team. Cool, that's cool. It gives him a purpose to be on that team and gives him a great ability being with that team. Then if he's in raids, he lowers damage by 30% for all enemies with slow. That is a very good passive ability, and it's really strong. But it's cool because it makes you want to use him in raids. But then the rest of his kit really makes him a great standalone character that you want to just use him in every mode. And I just wish this model right here was used a bit more for characters. Because when you see characters like Red Skull, like, it would be nice if outside of war he still had damage reduction to be with his minions. Because, outside of raids, say like Verse or something, he's still a good character. I'm not going to take anything away from Red Skull, but you can target him so much easier. And it just, like I said, I just wish it would be like outside of war, 40% damage reduction max, and inside of war the 100%, because it would make that team way more viable outside of war. Like, they're a decent blitz team, but I just feel like you would want to use him more, and he would be like, a lot of characters would just be cooler if they had stuff in their set modes like raids, war and stuff like that. Well, raids, war. I think Beast has a campaign. He's like one of the only characters with a campaign. But if you took that stuff and you made it part of their kits at just a lower rate, and I said this in one of my last videos, but then had that bigger rate for that mode, like if you took Asgardians and you just lowered their war stuff, it would just be a lot cooler. And they would just, granted, Asgardians is a good team no matter where, but it would just make them even better. That's all I'm going for. I just want to see each of these characters at a better usage. Like, I don't want to look when I'm going through team. Now I see certain characters. Especially Blitz. I'm looking for a team to beat, and I see like a character too. I'm like, oh man, that character just completely makes this a winnable match. Granted, yeah, I win, but it'll just be cooler. Even in especially when it comes to RTA, which I don't really want to get into in this video, but it would be nicer if those characters had more of their full kits that are mode specific. But as I said, wanted to really put a good shout out to Iceman. I'm just gonna throw it out there, everybody. Amazing. He is gonna be an amazing character. Get him, level up some of your blitz teams to try to get you a better score. It kind of sucks because I just feel that people with lower TCPs just aren't gonna have that. It's gonna be so much harder for them to get Iceman. He's such a good character. I hope they make him available to farm sooner than later, because it will really suck if you got this legendary character coming out. I mean, Iceman is pretty much a mini legendary character, and if you, I mean, by putting him in a Blitz store, yeah, a lot of people are gonna get him. But like I said, people with lower TCPs, it's just gonna be so much harder for them to get this character because so many people are gonna be raiding hard, getting those higher scores, so that they can make sure they unlock Iceman the first 2 go arounds that he comes out. So get ready for Iceman. If you're gonna buy him, I hope you got all your resources in T4 so you can get him raid ready. Especially, I'm telling you, he's gonna be great for if in raids work. Because I remember before when stuff was in raid, it did work in Dark Dimension. So if he can do that lower 30% damage for slow enemies, he is gonna be fantastic in DD3, DD4, DD2, any level of Dark Dimension. He's just gonna be fantastic. And I mean, he's gonna lower armor. He's gonna be an amazing character. So I hope all you guys are ready for him, and I hope this video gets you pumped for him. And that's it for today. I will see you later this week. My schedule is going to be back. I'm going to be pumping out these videos. And with that being said, if you like what I talked, hit that subscribe button. Look over, not sure where I put it in this video, but look for that Dr. Doom picture. I love Dr. Doom. That's why I am pumped to start working towards DD4. But follow me on Twitter, and if you want, follow me on Facebook. But I am more active on Twitter than Facebook. And that's it for now. Peace out.